It was able to open a underground vault door. I don't know that they ever figured out how it opened it. And then it had to navigate a smaller tunnel system to get up to the surface. Now, this thing was about 6 foot tall. It had a large body mass. It wasn't heavy, but it was just structured larger. I had this cape on the back. So it wasn't easy, probably easy for it to maneuver, but somehow it did. It got up to the surface, and it just took off.
Does it run like a bipedal, like on a couple legs, or how?
It runs bipedal on 2 legs, yeah. And it was able to escape. And the alarm system that they had inside the containment facility was shut off. Now, I don't know that it shut it off or how it happened, but they had an alarm, but it didn't activate. So this thing was out in the open for some time period.
How long was it out there before they even knew it had escaped?
They had to do checks every, I believe, 2 hours. And I think it is approximate 2 hours. And when the people that were in control of the containment facility found that it wasn't in its containment area, they set the alarm off that, hey, this thing is not here. So they went down under and they couldn't find it, and they realized it had escaped. So now they set the alarm off. Now, from that point, there was 2 people in a Jeep traveling from one location, Groom Lake, into another area. And there was a gate 3. It used to be called gate 3. It's different gate now. But they're in a Jeep. They're a CJ7 Jeep. Gene Laskowski was the driver, and the passenger was an OSI agent, a counterintelligence officer for the base. It wasn't me, okay? Everybody.
No, you can tell us, Rick.
When I tell the story, I have to clarify this. It was not me. But I knew who it was. I'd worked with him. Anyways, they were coming back, and they go through the gate. Now, at that time, the Nellis Test and Training Range had a civilian security company called Wackenhut that guarded the perimeter of the base. They also guarded the entry control points. The controlment area of the base was guarded by Air Force Security Police, both there and at Tonopah. But this particular gate was housed a Wackenhut security guard. Now, when the Jeep with Laskowski and the OSI agent came out, originally they saw the guard there, and the guard had to prove their pass to get into this other area. And they were in the other area for several hours, and they go back to Groom Lake, and they come up to the gate. At this point, they look over and they don't see the guard. Guard's missing. And so they're looking, and the OSI agent sees this splatter mark on the gate, the glass of the gate. So he gets out. Now, at this point, Laskowski has a handgun. He's chief of security.
Right.
The OSI agent has a handgun, and back in those days, we carried 45s, modified 45s. They were specially made for OSI agents. So this OSI agent walks up and doesn't see the guard, but as he goes in the gate, he sees what's left of a human remains. And so he realizes something obviously happened. So he runs back. He gets on his radio, and he had a portable radio.
Right.
And I remember what they were, MX500s, Motorola's. And he immediately notified his people. The OSI agent tells Gene, hey, Gene, this guy just got massacred. Something hit him or something destroyed him. And so Gene has a radio telephone in his Jeep, and he calls his command. Now, and Gene calls and said, we need to get help out here. And OSI agent said the same thing. And so they're looking around. The OSI agent, there's a culvert with a canal that runs up across the road from the gate, and it's for irrigation or something, I'm not sure. So the OSI agent goes down there to look and see if this thing was down there. And lo and behold, he sees it.